first experience with discrimination is when I first went to like a predominantly white high school in South Jersey. And I was the only black kid in my science class at that. So, you're a bit nervous, but you try not to show that. You don't want people to know that you're intimidated. So, I had to finish my project. I didn't want to go to lunch, so my teacher, he allowed me to stay in the classroom. So I had a simple sandwich, a peanut butter jelly sandwich on wheat bread. So one of the students came back in to ask him a question, and she goes, "Oh wow, is that all black people eat? Is peanut butter and jelly on wheat bread? Because that's all they can afford." So before I could because my first reaction was to get up and punch this girl in her face for this racist comment that she just made. Teacher gets in between, and he said, "That's not right. Should have said that." And it boiled over to the point where the school kind of got divided because I did tell some people. So maybe like 2 weeks later, another Caucasian student wrote "nigger" on a locker. So it was like a big fight. We didn't know who did it. I wasn't a part of the fight, but it's like you didn't know who did it, but you're black, I'm white, so I don't like you. And it was like a big, big, big fight. It was terrible, but discrimination is everywhere. It's sad because the times have changed, but at the end of the day, it seemed like it hasn't. We come so far, but we still get very little progress. I experienced it here when I first started working here. I didn't think that some of the students would be as rude or expect us to just cater to their needs, because most of the workers here are African American. You have few that are mixed, but majority are black, and they think they're in college, they're above us. I went to college, but I couldn't afford to stay, so that's why I'm where I am now. So everyone has a goal. Just because I'm black don't mean I just want to get pregnant and just live off of welfare. That's not me. That's not every black girl's dream. Once people start to get to know you, then that's when they start taking the stereotypes off of you. Because a lot of the students, when I first started, they did think, oh, she just needs the money. Maybe she got kids. Maybe she's just, I don't know, what they think about black people, I guess. And once they get to know you, they say, wow, okay, maybe you are somewhat like me. And most of us are. You just don't know my story. If you don't ask my story, you won't never know. All we do is assume and, stereotype each other, which is it's kind of hard not to do, but it's like that's the way society brought us up. It's a stereotype. I found out that my uncle was racially profiled, and he's an African American male who went to Ivy League, went to law school. So you would think, even though he still wears a suit and tie, they would still accept him. But he has incidences where he can't even sleep in the hotel room because he's not sure what they're going to do to him. Because he travels. He's a teacher, so he has to travel. In one incident, he was in Mississippi with another teacher. They were doing a conference. And each one of them had to take turns sleeping because the people were not accepting of a black male with a white woman renting a room for a conference. So they didn't even stay long because they were just afraid of what would happen. So you can have all the degrees in the world, you can be as smart as you want to be, and it seems like they still won't accept you for who you are. Not because of the color of your skin, but just who you are in person. You could be the greatest person. You could be Barack Obama, you could be the president, and they still won't accept you.